not want to be in here?
You can be in.
I'm
want to.
I'm gonna be working on Blender.
It's like
Yeah. I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be in Blender.
yeah.
I'm okay. But thank you.
I think it was the last time we had a interview where we were going on for like 4 hours and I was like Afer, like I do want to apologize to Afer about the last time because like I just
That's I got too drunk. That's my fault. I think
we were like talking, we were getting like way too off topic with crazy shit, and I'm just like, bro, like this is why we don't want to do 4 hour long interviews. You know what I mean? Like, it was brutal doing that 4 hour long. Like it was brutal editing that 4 hour long interview. You know what I mean? So
it wasn't brutal doing. I'll tell you that.
It was brutal. No, it was brutal because like it was that because I had to do like every hour at a time, and it was just like. I had to get every like angle correct and everything like that. And like when people talk, it's a nightmare. But you know, regardless though, I have a little bit more of an easier editing method now, and I'm trying to keep myself rolling with the scheduling and stuff like that. So, but yeah,
I was
you all
watching
good though, Wick? Say what again? I'm sorry.
My hair is wet, but yes, I'm good.
No, nothing crazy. So I guess.
Yeah, but you know. I always want to thank you, really, for all of you guys to come through. I mean, like when you told me you wanted to bring somebody, I was like, I was thinking about what more slime gang will we bring out? You know what I mean? Like, but then you had Cujo Bong come through. So like, I never discovered Cujo Bong until like I think I told you guys at the after party, right? Like that I discovered Cujo from like Instagram feeds. So I'm just like scrolling through, and then I heard that song. Bands. I'm just like, hold on a second.
Yeah, bro.
Scroll back up.
Nigga, we had to plant that boy like a seed into the algorithm, bro. I started doing this shit, and then Shrunk started to express interest, and I'm like, nigga, like you're the one who's like you got me looking like this. You got me out here making my shit. This is the nigga who taught me really how to do this shit before I even knew about like Ramelia Bash, Rocco Rex. Like that nigga just introduced me to like just the AI shit. And I was like, bro, that's so cool. So at first we started with making like a music video, right? Just on our own shit, bro. And I didn't use any filters or nothing like that. I just thought the VR chat music shit was cool. He still has it. I still got it too, bro.
What, AI filters?
Yeah, no AI filter. That's how I started, bro. I threw on a random like avatar and I was like, bro, let's shoot this shit in VR. And then we did, bro. And then we started learning about the whole scene and shit. Yeah, bro. After that, we just started partaking.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember meeting
each other into it.
Yeah.
Facts.
I remember seeing like I think Cujo Bong at like a Instagram reel shoot or whatever with you, I think. I was like, shoot. Okay, I saw him at the last place. Okay. That's who this is. Okay. He's friends with Meru Saga somehow. How did you guys meet?
Bro, I remember it vividly because like me and him like used to hang out like we still kind of do, like whenever we get the chance to play we do, but we met at that Blue Box World, bro. We met in there. We was just smoking
the optimized box.
Yeah, bro, like I just seen this dude smoking. I could hear his bong ripping. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah,
Cujo Bong.
I heard that
Cujo Bong.
And I was like, yeah, that's my homie, bro. I pulled up on him and I was like, bro, let me smoke with you, bro. And then we went to like this driving world. Y'all know that driving world where you can like whip around the hills and shit and drift and shit?
Mm-hmm.
There, we like smoked and drove for like 3 hours straight, bro. And we were just kicking it. That's when we started learning. We were both artists, bro. Like I didn't even know he made music. He didn't know I did either. And then I forgot which one of us showed our song first, but we started kind of going back and forth a little bit.
That's what's up. And it's just like, as soon as you guys first discover that you guys both made music, you're just like, we got to do something together. Like, we got to work together or something like that. You know, we got to do something.
Bro. Facts.
Yeah. Just making also at that time.
Did the interview already start or am I just like yapping?
As soon as the cameras are up and rolling, bro, we're just yapping. You know what I mean? We just ask a bunch of questions. You know what I mean? So.
I forgot.
This is just like a normal conversation for all of us. You know what I mean? It's just we don't really, like I said before Wick showed up. Like we're not like formal where we like ask you like 10 questions. Like
No.
Where did you guys? How did you guys do this? Where did like you know what I mean? We're just casual. This is what makes this show a little bit more genuine. You know what I mean? Like we just want to know you guys from like on a chill level. You know what I mean?
He writes
like,
down questions. I just ask you shit like off the top of my head. But
I write down questions because I suck at remembering shit. So like you know I have to when I'm like there I have to write shit down. So like
I mean I respect both of the methods, bro, because it's like you're the structure and then me tape is like the detail, bro. You just kind of
I'm trying to be like I even if I may know an answer, I'm trying to ask for people who definitely don't know already, you know. And if I know very little, then I feel like I can play along with people who also have no idea. So it's like, you know, just go back and forth with it.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah. I remember the first time I met you guys, bro. I don't know why. I told you about this actually. I was like low key shaking on my boots like the first time I met y'all because I was still like so like fresh to like knowing that there were other rappers like doing the same shit that I was like attempting to do and like were better at it than me. And I was like, bro, like I just stepped into like a whole world that I didn't even know existed. And then on top of that, like, because in my eyes, you guys are like the goats and shit, and you kind of still are, to be for real. But like, thank you. Nah, just like being around y'all niggas, I didn't even want to talk, bro. I was like, bro, how do I talk to these niggas? Didn't know how to interact.
No. We're super chill. Not to each other either, sometimes. But
we're like American. People like to call us like we're a married couple. You know what I mean? Okay. And you know, granted, there's a lot of like similarities with married couples and how we are, but it's just like you know, we always want the best for everybody, and that's kind of like how when I introduced Wick to the like similarity and like it's been so successful so far, and meeting you like for the first time too, I was like in love with the whole slime gang thing. You know what I mean? Like
thank you, bro. Thank you.
Back in the days of you spelling your own name wrong. Yeah, I remember.
Bro, I went through like at least 4 name changes. Bro, so look, I need to drop some lore behind my name now, bro. I remember it was Rimeru and then Saga, but it was supposed to be Rimuru. I have a real bad problem with like spelling shit wrong, bro. Like I just don't care sometimes.
Same.
But I kind of fucked with it. I just went with it, bro. Because when I tried to change it to Rimuru instead of Iru, like niggas was like, bro, I think you spelled your name wrong. Right. And I'm like, what the fuck? No, this is the actual. So I just changed it back to Rimuru. And a funny thing about that, bro, my real name in real life is misspelled on my fucking birth certificate.
Are you serious? I can't make that shit up. It's a prophecy for you. It's a prophecy for you to have this misspelled name.
It's spelled right on my social security. So like if I want to change my name, like the simplest, like I can either go to court and do a whole bunch of paperwork to get my name actually changed to what it's supposed to be, or I can just go the easy route and have my social security shit changed. So basically the easiest thing for me to do is to have my real name permanently spelled incorrectly, which is ridiculous, bro. But it's like
because they can't steal your identity that way, because then the names won't be matched up. See, there is a method to identity theft.
I go.
Yeah, they're just gonna be a pain for paperwork, probably.
Oh, for sure.
Just imagine going to court just to change like 1 or 2 letters on your name. That's actually crazy.
No, but dude, I didn't know this. I didn't know this until fucking I went to go try to donate plasma because I wanted to. Obviously, like I'm a college student, so I'm trying to just get a little bit of money here and there. But on top of that, like, hell yeah, bro. Like I can't donate plasma though because my name is spelled incorrectly, which is so like that's the only reason I found out. I know it's so retarded. Like I remember even let me watch my mouth. It's so it's so unfair. How about that? It's so unfair because like I don't know, dude. Like it's one letter. It's literally just one letter.
You could have got an extra $50 in your pocket every week had it been right.
Yeah, no, for real. Bro, not even. It's like up to $100. Like,
yeah, they pay you like 100, 150 sometimes, depending on what type of blood you have or like kind of plasma, like how much you gonna get and stuff like that. Yeah, they really pay you out.
Yeah, it's a whole system, bro. And you could do that shit like at least twice a week. So that's a decent little. That's like it's like a part timer. Like if I was a part timer at like Subway or some shit, like that's like my whole paycheck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's like 4 beats or something.
More beats on
Shit.
beatstars.com.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah.
That's got to be the hardest tag to exist. Like, that's got to be harder than, yo, Pierre, you want? Glass, like, come on.
Beatstars.com.
You can do the name. That's very close to that name. Like I was pretty close to
That's
saying
yeah, that was
like
pretty close.
I love
Yeah.
impersonating things.
Ujo.
who
Also
else
Jones.
can you impersonate?
I don't really remember what Hank Hill sounds like, but I can kind of do him. Gosh dang it, Bobby.
Hey, that's pretty good. We had another guy do a Hank Hill impression, but I think that was pretty
Oh,
close.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, this
we gotta
nigga's
do like
wrong.
we gotta
One
bring an
guy
ultimate evil
fucking-
Hank Hill with Hank Hill. You know.
Dude, there's gonna be a Dank Hill. I met him once. He's gonna be like, look out for my name, bro. I'm gonna be up. That was crazy.
Oh,
Isn't there
the
a
AI
Hank
rapper?
Hill rapper, bro? I swear to God, I heard a verse, bro, on TikTok.
I saw that on
It might
Shorts.
be Dank Hill, bro.
Yeah.
So there's
Same.
also that one.
Yeah, that nigga Hank Hill is raw on the mic. I ain't gonna lie. He's like, he said something about propane. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's like
All
Glorb.
gas,
You know
no
what I mean?
propane.
All
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like watching Glorb. You know what I mean? It's like we're just gonna get so many different Glorb like style like different TV shows and
Damn.
shit like that. You know what I mean? Almost very similar to what we have. Like, cause like when we were talking to Osaka, right? They were talking to us about they're like trying to get in. Did they work with Glorb or they just trying to get in contact? I think they got in contact
snubbed.
with Glorb. They got snubbed. Yeah, they were trying to get in contact, but they didn't follow through with anything. But like I asked the question that like, could you imagine if it was like the anime rap scene like we currently have here in our community, and then we would have like you would see like Glorb had their own where it's just like everybody has their own different like American TV shows, and it's like it's like Hank Hill,
it's like a whole
SpongeBob. We got Rick and Morty. You know what I
That'd be
mean?
There's like a whole
Like,
bunch
a
of
Rick
like
and Morty
niggas that
grinder.
are like not even involved in this community that are doing some like VR, like not even VR chat
Yeah.
rap entirely, but like just voice changer rap. Because I think it,
Yeah,
it's,
like,
it
like
really
Bloody
is bigger
Misaki,
than
for
like
example.
hell
Mhm.
yeah, bro. Like it's bigger than like this scene in reality. Like there's niggas who like obviously there's people in this scene who claim like, oh, they were the first to do it or they invented the swag and shit. And it's like to an extent they did, like they were around. You know what I'm saying? Before it was cool, like it is cool, like it is now.
Yeah.
But there were always niggas doing like voice changer rap. I feel like that's not a new concept.
it's not new
and it,
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's corny for anybody to try to like claim a swag because I don't think you can really do that. Like, there's always another nigga doing it first. Whole time there was some nigga in his garage like doing that shit, and he just got too scared to post it and just didn't. Right, but he knows he doesn't
I feel
know
like
he
the
did it
only
first, but he
time-
knew.
Sorry, I feel like the only time it's cool to claim swag is if you do it as part of like a community, like, oh, this is Michigan swag, when everyone's like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, sure. But the more you get
Yeah.
closer and closer, they're like, nah, that was me. You know, like I
Oh,
don't know.
God,
I feel like
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
I
What were you
think
saying?
like
Sorry.
swag is definitely no. That's a valid point though. Like swag is not an individual thing. It's really like community based. Not even in a
Yeah.
cliche way, like or cliche way either. It's like, it's like, look, I can't say I invented the sideways cap, right? But I can say like I was one of the, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the niggas.
You're bringing it back.
Not the nigga, but I was one of the niggas to bring it back, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I just don't like when people act like as an individual they have ownership over something that already existed. Because art is just art repeats itself. That's why they say like art mocks life and shit or whatever. Like it's nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing is really original. It's just a combination of ideas that already existed.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like even before the work that we've done at 2-0, like there were people that came before, even Gensokyo and Osaka. Like people have been debating like Yami Online and Deco would be the ones that would have that kind of swag that came from the scene. And then like you even go further down, you had like FN Mecha. And they have their own kind of style where it's just like, but I don't even think they did voice changes. It was just still like the virtual reality model-esque person. And if you really want to go deep, actually, and I had this kind of epiphany, and you can feel free to debate with me on this, but I also think Alvin and the Chipmunks is like an ovulation of the voice changer music era.
Hey, where's
Yeah,
Alvin the
like-
rapper, bro? Where's Walking
Yeah, I
Down
didn't even
Alvin,
think
bro? I
about
need to
that.
see that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you,
762
like, you know what I
Alvin.
mean? 762
Also-
Alvin? Okay.
No, but
Two-turn
also real
Alvin.
shit though. I do think like the shift out of like AI vocals could be a really cool thing. Like for example, like Cujo Bong's music is hard as shit, bro. And I'd low key,
Oh, yeah.
I'd shed a tear if all of his music was like just AI shit. Because it's like you want to make your music listenable for more people. And that's like the VR chat shit. Like I think the VR chat avatars and all that shit is really cool. But I think like a lot of people are selling on their songs just by having the AI shit on there. Like I don't think
Yeah.
this community should be like so niche that like everybody feels like they have to use AI filters, because you got niggas like Cujo Bong making bangers and niggas are just sleeping on it because they're like, wait, that's cool, but he's not with the niche. And it's like,
Well, he's like,
know, shit,
they
I'm like
don't
that,
use
bro.
a cute anime girl voice, and they're not like using the girly voice, and not like
literally
playing the
all of a
character
sudden
too
they're not
much.
one
You
of
know
the
what I
cool
mean?
kids, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
You know.
like the popular people, so obviously you're a loser.
I'm an
Duh.
outcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, man,
Uh-huh.
y'all, I ain't sipping on that purple, bitch. I'm sipping on that red.
I just don't really want to
I
make
listened to
something
that
I
song
don't wanna
last
make.
night, dog. You gotta, you know, if you heard that song, like it's pretty fire, dog.
I gotta get into it. I'm still repping Vans, bro. Band. Too much in my wallet.
Vans.
Can't fit in my
That bitch is
pocket.
so
How'd it go?
hard, bro.
Band.
I mean,
Bands.
for low key.
I gotta take your sauce for doing intros. I'm not gonna lie to you. You just do like the
Bro,
Joey like
this nigga
the
is such
cut.
a demon, bro.
Hell yeah.
But
That's just fun. It's
Bands.
like putting like it's teasing what is yet to come.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
That
Oh,
like
yeah.
intro hype. That nigga's good at that shit, bro. He's good
Retention
at like
producing.
hell yeah, bro. Let me stop trying to talk for this nigga. I'm like sometimes, bro, I really just glaze this. No, I ain't even gonna say
I mean,
pause because
yeah.
he's not even gay. But I
You know
really
what
do
to
glaze
say
this
more
nigga,
than
bro.
I
Like,
know, bro.
come on, bro.
He's hitting the Cujo bong, bro. He's preoccupied. But
Might as
if
well
you
speak
don't and
for
he
me.
don't, then no one will, to be honest with you. So like, you know, I'm glad
Mhm.
one of you two are doing it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
Fuck
smoking
that
too. I
bitch
got a little
again,
dab
low-key.
pen, so
I like to think that
I
like
had to
me
go
and Cujo are
smoking.
like kind of representing like what the future of this shit could be. Because I feel like I'm one of the not the only nigga, but I'm one of the only niggas who's able to record and like do a lot of their content from a Quest alone. Like, bro, like a lot of my reels, like Cujo Bong used to record my shit. But bro, when I found out I could literally just record my own shit on Quest, like I low-key started doing it. Like, yeah, the frames get choppy, but it's like I feel like if you put enough effort into your videos, bro, niggas will watch them anyways. That's what I found out.
oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
just go on CapCut.com and just fucking here's the effect. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
everyone's
Like,
doing it.
even
I mean,
though
why
it's
hate?
like CapCut's like kind of like a lot of niggas look down on it. Like I don't care. Like CapCut
It's
was
just kinda
there for me
goaty,
when
bro.
nobody else was, bro. Like come on.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
literally like there's like literally fucking 10% of people are making content and 90% are consuming. I would usually you say 80-20, but no, it's really bad. Like you put some shit up on TikTok, you reach like the test algorithm, you already got 200 views in your fucking video. So it's like, bro, like
I'm
you
saying,
just
bro.
keep doing it. Like there's no limit. You just keep posting.
Literally, niggas
That's
like
un-
to
that's
underestimate
unfortunate.
like the niggas like to underestimate the value of like uploading content and actually getting some views on it. Like 200 isn't the way I look at it, bro.
Yeah.
It's like each 100 views is like a different like rank. Is how I like set it up in my head, bro. Like it's really
Mhm.
not about your followers. It's like what's your average rank when you post a video? Like I found out like my rank, I think, and personally, bro, on a personal scale, I think my rank is decent, bro, because I'm averaging like 500 to 600 views. Like if I don't do anything on a post, and then usually like my pictures, they'll go up to like 1,000 views after a couple of days. And I think like
Damn.
low-key, bro, there are some niggas paying just for a couple thousand views, bro. Me reaching 1,000 without having to do shit, I think that's like commendable, bro, because I really did put the work in, and I feel like Cujo has been too.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
got
yeah.
people like actively like giving a fuck about you, and they're like, oh, he's back in my feed. Like, oh, what's he doing now? Like, you got people
Nah,
tapping in.
bro.
That's really important.
For real, that's like a great fucking feeling, bro. Like when I post some shit on my story and niggas be like, "Oh my god, Saga's back!" Like nigga, like that shit, bro. Like that's a feeling you can't really describe it. Some niggas
I was there.
have been like basking in that
I
like
was like that.
quote unquote clout. It's like they don't really care too much or they'll like ignore the messages. But bro, like if you message me on some positive energy, bro, like I get that shit back tenfold. Like For real.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And with the algorithm in Instagram and even like TikTok and stuff like that, like you explain exactly like how it actually is structured. You know what I mean? It's never really about followers or really about like how many it's or how much engagement you had on the past video. You can make a fresh account, drop a video, and it'll automatically go viral because of the fact that like it's all about engagement. You know what I mean? If like it shows a 10 people, if a good amount of people like this video, it shows the more people, and if a good amount of people see it, they shows the more people, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And like a lot of times with your music and what you've already been shown, because like I see like on your Instagram already, like you change your Instagram handle to like Saga Bin Laden, and like you also are like you're just like flexing bands and like throwing them up and listen to Chief Keef and shit like that. I'm just like, oh my god, dude, like this is the revival of Saga that I've never like thought it was gonna be my bingo card in 2025, especially at the end of 2025. You know what I mean? So like
yeah.
this is kind of like a new thing now, and like you've been saying like there's a revival. Like is that like an album cover or an album title, or are you doing more of like a project?
Yeah. I can explain that. So real quick with the Saga Bin Laden shit though. I got a whole shirt rep. I was supposed to have a shirt for that, bro. That would have been so hard, but I couldn't because of Quest shit. But no, I definitely like I only had a week to do all this shit. So I really wanted to like spend as much time doing as much as possible. I was like, bro, we got to get the interview going. We got to get the music video going. We got to get the EP going. So I recorded and edited and wrote the whole EP in one night. That shit was crazy.
One night.
I
was with Cujo Bong the entire fucking time, bro. Like, I really wish I would have recorded it, bro. Like, that shit.
Probably 5 to 7 in the morning.
You mean like you recorded the session?
Bro. Yes, bro. I most definitely did. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. But what was I gonna say about the revival shit though? That's gonna be like I'm gonna just go ahead and say, bro, it's gonna be like a jerk album. It's definitely Xavier So bass inspired because it's a sound that I've been wanting to pick up for Saga for a long time. But I remember the first couple songs. I remember the very first song I dropped. It was a jerk song, and that didn't really get a lot of love, bro. I remember there was, dare I say, Rocco commented on my shit. It was like, bro, this is off key as shit. And after that, bro, I was like, yeah, delete the song, bro. So I took that bitch down. And then I made another one, and it was actually decent. But niggas were calling me, they were saying I was a clone of some other rapper who made like 2 or 3 jerk songs. Music He So Bass. Shout out to that nigga, because that nigga music fire. Yeah, bro. And there was niggas calling me a clone and shit. And I didn't even know Music Key at the time. So I was like, just kind of brushing it off. But that shit, it takes a hit to your ego, bro. Especially when you're trying to find your sound and you got niggas putting you down. But like this was just me trying to come back to the vibe that I like always wanted to do. Because at the end of the day, bro, it don't matter what niggas call you. Because like I said, bro, it's not like that individual nigga invented, you know what I'm saying, jerk music. So why should I feel some kind of way? Like swag is there for everybody, bro. And if you want to take a bite, bro. And don't let niggas like scare you away from doing what you want to do.
It's just like when you're eating at Thanksgiving, you know, you gotta grab a little bit and put it on your plate, you know, and that makes your plate different than the person you're left.
It's also like low key this other comparison, bro. I just thought of. I remember one time I went to the store with my little brother, bro. Our dad took us, and I got this cool pair of shoes, and my little brother wanted the same one, and we got into a fight over like, no, you can't have them because I'm having. No, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. But it's like, nigga, we could have both got the shoes, and one of us would have stopped wearing them anyway. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, bro, because at the end of the day, it just matters who's really there when it's over. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of I don't know. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? And with a lot of people who like really talk bad about like it's about their peers, and it's more about competition too with all artists in this scene too, and really any scene that you really get yourself involved in. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like I always like to say that 6ix9ine was right about a lot of shit that happens in the music business. You know what I mean? Like everybody in the music business is known for I wouldn't say taking advantage of, but you know, they have one like talent that they can showcase to other people and that can be used by other people. Like one artist can use another person to get to this person, and they use that person to get to another person, use that person, and then pretty soon you get to that one point where you can just say, all right, you want to buy a number one album for a number one on Billboard for 100K. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still on that trope. I could just get 100K and just straight up buy, you know, a number one hit for any random artist in VR chat. Just get like a lottery system. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro. No, 6ix9ine was a really good example for that. Because like that nigga, bro, the way that nigga keeps coming back like a fucking virus, bro, and going up at the same time. Like this nigga, he found out the streamers was on he found out the streamers was the new, you know what I'm saying, wave of clout. He got on that shit ASAP. And that nigga, like, y'all don't understand how much money like these niggas, especially like 6ix9ine, be making, bro. Them old heads, they'll come back, make 100K, and then just dip again, bro. Probably more, honestly.
Damn.
I mean,
Blackboy Max is making like, you know, that amount probably like a week. Because he's not shy about talking about his financials or anything. It's like
not at all.
Yeah,
he makes some pretty good money. A lot of the rappers, they were really being in and trying to get on that wave of, oh, let me hop on this streamer wave. Let me get on this stream, and now fuck it, I'm gonna stream. Now you got fucking who was that guy who was friends? Ski Master Slump Dog. He's a streamer. You got DDG, obviously. You know, you got 6ix9ine now that he's on house arrest. You got all these fucking people. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna become a streamer now. Like, fuck it. You know, it's like, I mean,
damn, bro, but everybody already missing the wave, bro. Like niggas, I remember, bro. Streaming was one of those waves. I'm not gonna say like streaming has no hope. Like if you want to stream, bro, stream, and you'll get up there, but it'll be slow. But if you wanted to really be on that wave of just blowing up fast, bro, you had to have been on that when niggas was just doing it, and people was like clowning them for doing it. Like Kai Cenat, bro, that nigga was doing that shit in the trap, and niggas was clowning him forever, and then he just blew up. Same for all them other streamer niggas that was blowing up in that era. Like that was a couple years ago. That was like pandemic, right? Like pandemic.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah, bro. So like that was really the time for most niggas to hop on shit because like that pandemic really just like sped up time for just our entire generation. I feel like.
Whatever you wanted to lock in on, you had the ample opportunity to do it. You know, especially if you're unemployed. You know.
Exactly. The music niggas
I was working from home.
Too,
you know, type shit.
I wasn't, so you know, it's all fucked up. Working at like I had to be the essential workers and working at a factory and everything. Ooh. It was not pleasant working over there. But I got my shots early and I was able to go to the clubs early. So you know what, like I was able to party. But the thing was with what you said about streaming, you know, I've always been noticing with a lot of people that came into streaming. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that have been blowing up fast because they've been playing a lot of like the new games that people want to play, like the friend slot games, like what Arc Raiders or like all the games that kind of can't come out and like, you know, nobody really wants to buy, but then like they see one random person playing and they're like, oh, this guy is probably the most entertaining, and then they blow up. Like what was it, Dr. Disrespect? I know him from playing PUBG, and like a bunch of other people playing PUBG, and like that was an early access game from like back in the day, and like even today where people like people play like Lethal Company or like all the newer like friend slot games and stuff like that. You always see like one or two new people just pop out of the windwork and just be like, yeah, like all I did was just play this like $4 game on Steam, and now I have like over 100K people watching my stream. Like,
hell yeah, bro. Battle Royales blew up and died so fucking fast, bro. Like Apex, bro, that to this day, that's my fucking game. And to this day, we still need to play that together. But bro, nigga, the way they came up and then came down was so crazy. I remember PUBG was popping, bro. That's so crazy. I still remember that. And then after, like, I think PUBG started popping again a little bit when Fortnite was like really coming, like when Fortnite was really, really coming in.
And then Fortnite stole the method from PUBG.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they did.
100%. Yeah. And then fucking Apex came in. That shit. Oh boy, when Apex came in, man. That was like fucking. My game. Bro, how old was I? I was a kid, bro. I was a little kid, bro. And I was just up playing all night on that game.
Little kid.
I was playing Apex Solos, bro, and that shit made me stop streaming. Like literally, I would get so pissed playing Apex Solos. I'm like, Man, I'm not fucking doing this anymore,
You
dude.
can't do
Fuck all
solo. That's
this.
hard. You can never play solo. That's
I know.
it
It just
so
pissed
bad
me off
playing
so
solos.
much. I'm like, bro, this shit is not even worth it. I just stopped streaming, stopped playing Apex. I'm like, fuck all this. Mozambique here. No, fuck all that, bro. I'm good.
Mozambique
I'm good.
Man, I played Apex like die hard. I was a Rampart main, bro. I'm still a Rampart main to this day, bro. No movement. All I had was my shields and a chain gun, bro, and a dream.
You might as well play
You know
the
what I
Hawaiian
mean?
guy.
Bro, I was
Gibraltar,
always trying to be
nah,
one of them
bro. I'm not
sweats,
playing-
bro.
Nah,
I
Gibraltar
was always on that rape shit,
Same,
that
bro.
octane shit, bro. Like, nigga, I was running around getting my kills or whatever, bro.
love the
When I got my
movement.
first heirloom, oh my, bro.
I still haven't
Nigga,
got one.
I paid mine, and it was very expensive.
Like 300
It was
bucks,
very-
right?
No, it was like 100 something, 160 something dollars or something like that. You know what I mean?
So you bought one of those packs where it's like buy fucking all the cosmetics and now you get the mythic, that kind of one.
Yeah, basically.
I wanted the
Yeah, it wasn't
knives for
that
Wraith,
bad.
but I didn't even play her. Like, you know what I mean? There you had like
In
3
reality,
options
it
when
was
the game
cheaper.
came out.
It was cheaper to buy the bundles than just buying the individual packs themselves.
Of
So,
course,
like,
yeah.
So like I only spent like what $75-$80 on most of the battle passes and everything like that. But then when they
That's not
start throwing heirlooms like crazy, I'm just like, all I really wanted was the Rampart heirloom. And then when I got it, I really didn't care. And then I was just opening packs randomly, and then all of a sudden I got the heirloom shards just randomly. Oh, cool. I already got the one I wanted, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with it, you know?
Just hold on to it.
Nowadays,
Fuck it.
Nowadays, the fucking Apex cosmetics are dog shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't think I'll ever spend money on the game again, unfortunately. But I'll play it every now and then for sure.
Yeah, they brought
Bro,
the Kingdom
I'm
Hearts
buying
sword or
fucking-
something.
I'm buying
no, Final
fucking
Fantasy,
Overwatch
sorry.
skins. I won't even play the game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's me with Fortnite. I'll just go on Fortnite, just
Overwatch?
spend my
I do that
V-Bucks
too.
and just log
Yeah.
off.
That's
Yeah.
valid, bro.
Oh, I got the Ariana Grande skin. Okay, I got the fucking so-and-so skin. Oh, I got this skin. Okay. I'm just not gonna play this season though, but it's cool. Like, whatever,
I'll
man.
get the I'll get the Playboy Cardi skin when it comes out, and then just immediately uninstall the game.
That's valid. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. They just see that's the thing. If they drop some like modern shit, like they dropped the Snoop Dogg skin on Fortnite, right? But y'all got to drop an artist like niggas like actually fuck with, like.
Yeah.
Right, like Tyler is cool, right? All them niggas is cool, right? But like, let me get a little Osama son. Let me get some Xavier
Yeah.
Sauvé skin. Let me,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some of
they
them
would
more
start
of a
playing with
diehard
Cardi
fan base.
first. I think we'll start with Cardi
Absolutely,
first to
Cardi
see what
would be
happens.
so hard, bro.
It'll be
He
just
needs
as popular
one.
as Travis Scott. It'll be like Travis Scott skin. You know what I mean?
Nah, that shit is not coming back.
That's Travis Scott's not coming back no more. No matter how big it is, bro. But
That nigga could blow up
regardless,
tomorrow.
though,
He
I
is not
mean,
getting a spot.
Let's get a Mike Dean skin. He's the real goat for Travis Scott.
Mike Dean. I mean,
I would use a Mike Dean skin. Just all that
Should we talk
fucking
about
55-year-old
VR chat
dude
avatar
running
drip,
around.
bro? Should we talk about drip?
I'm
You
looking
tell
at
me?
your drip, like Cujo Bong's drip.
Cujo Bong
like-
got the blood drip on him, bro. I see it.
Hell yeah, bro. I want to say it real quick, bro.
Sipping
My
on that
drip
red.
is slightly inspired by that nigga Jane Doe, bro. I remember Jane
Ooh.
Doe had this one
Jane
fit.
Coundo.
It was like a basketball fit. That shit, bro. When I saw that shit, it was. Bro,
Jane
I saw the
Coundo's
hat.
fit, the
I saw
basketball
the jersey.
Oh,
I didn't
double
go to find a
H's, yeah.
jersey for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think a lot of niggas need to start. I don't know. I feel like, well, I guess it's really up to everybody else because everybody's still on their, on their path, still getting their motion how they get it. But I think
Yeah.
niggas need to start changing their drip because a lot of people be embarrassed to like listen to this kind of music just because of how the whole vibe looks of some of these people. Like some people down there be dressing in like bikinis and shit. Granted, I ain't gonna lie, I've worn some zesty clothes. All right, I ain't afraid to admit that. But like, I've always felt more comfortable just wearing like what I would actually wear. And I think I think it's cool to play your character and shit whole time. But like, I don't know. I don't want to look back on my shit and be like, bro, ain't no way I was in that bitch wearing a skirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
Yeah,
do what you like.
it's really just how you present yourself as the artist. Like in our scene, there's a lot of people who role play as their character that they are role playing as. You know what I mean? Sometimes they add their own clothing. Sometimes they are. It's all inspired by actual fashion or just some made up fashion. You know what I mean? But like, you know, what makes like you guys different is like you guys are I mean you're based off an actual anime character, I believe, right? And I think Cujo, I don't know if you are you?
Yeah, this is just kind of like a reflection of myself a little bit. I like to
So
put
this is
myself into
OC.
this character. Yeah.
So this is so we already have the two sides of what the scene is basically in this table right here. You have basically an artist that they're based off a specific character from an already existing anime, and then you have the OC characters that exist in the scene. And I feel like within our scene itself, like there will come a time where the people who are going to look at the artists that already have their characters established within the scene, it's going to be like, how can I get myself involved in an anime that's already being used by another group of people? You know what I mean? I like this specific character, but you know, like
Just
people
stop
got to be
stealing
like
it.
searching it crazy.
Just get your own fucking character.
That's
That's
why
facts,
I like
bro.
Cujo Bongs. You know what I mean? Who else is OC? I know you're OC.
Creative, bro.
You're OC. I know you're
Sophia
OC.
White-Tears.
Creative.
Sophia
Yeah,
White
the
Tears.
No,
most-
OC's
Yeah,
are
I
a really
think.
good point, bro. Cause like niggas like Cujo Bond, like even though his shit isn't gonna catch a lot of attention at first, in the long run, it's gonna do a lot better because it's gonna make his content overall more flexible in how he changes his character. That's why I want my character to kind of go into like a OC kind of route too. Cause like I can't be based off of Rimuru Tempest forever. At some point, niggas ain't even gonna know what I'm talking about if I want to keep this going that long. And to me, it's like I want to view this as more of like, you know, kind of like a little legacy, bro, rather than just some shit I did my high school and college years for fun, bro. Like, I don't know. I like to make things last. And I feel like if I just role play forever, that shit it's going to die, bro. It's going to die out.
Yeah. And it's been shown by a bunch of others that are no longer with us in this scene that role playing as that specific character or playing as that like the character that's we already know who that person is. You know, it's gonna be very hard to, you know, try to be original with your own content and still stay within the lore of that specific character. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
I always just feel like, longevity, really longevity with it. But even then, like I look at artists like On the Block Bimo, right? I miss that bull to death. I miss On the Block Bimo. I think we were talking about the bull last night. You were talking about him last night at the after party. He's gonna watch
this and be like, "What, me? Whoa, what do you mean me?" And then not drop music.
I miss On the Block Bimo. I miss On the Block Bimo.
If
You
you're
know what I mean?
watching this, bro, gang, let's make a song, bro.
There you go.
That nigga's so
What about VVS Kamado, who continuously posted the same reel on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna drop this song when I get 500 followers," and then never made any more reels and just spammed the same reel over and over, and then dropped the song fucking like 3 weeks ago. Like, bro, what happened all summer?
I didn't even know that's a sneak drop. I ain't gonna lie. Look, if VVS Kamado, bro, I don't think, bro, you had no reason to stop making content, bro. You should have kept going with it. For real, because like I was starting to fuck with you, bro. I remember seeing you post your reels, and I was like, damn, now I gotta post the reel. Like it was like some like fake competition, bro. I was cooler with it.
Yeah,
like, of course.
Shit. This is what this person's doing. Damn, dude, I gotta get on that. You know. And now everyone's kind of like they're cool where they're at, or they're quitting, or they're trying to like be someone else because they're tired of the character that they're larping as, and they still aren't original for some reason. You know,
that's why like, OCs matter, bro. Like niggas, you can't be. I mean, I guess you can switch up characters as much as you want, right? But honestly, I think that shit is weird, bro. Like at the end of the day, you want to have some kind of ownership over your identity, bro. That's why I'm not scared to show my voice and shit, or even to show my face. Like I've shown my face multiple times, and it's because I don't care to get the two blended, bro. Because I know I don't want to play a character all the fucking time. Like I think it's cool, right? Like how I be saying slime and shit. But like, or just like throwing quotes from the anime and whatnot. But bro, like, OC would be way cooler because you could be yourself, my nigga, and nobody can say you're falling out of character. Like you are
Yeah,
you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You're right in the lore as it happens. You know what I mean? That's what's so great about it. You know?
Whatever you want to do is
against
correct.
what you. Yeah, but like nothing against what you already currently have, because you know, like I would say, like the characters themselves that are already being LARPed as, you know what I mean? Like people can still have that like attachment to that because there's a huge dedicated fan base based off that character. You know what I mean? And you're still gonna have, you know, those types of people where, you know, no matter what, whoever makes that content, it's just fan. You know what I mean? It's like fan art. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like I don't. What's the fan novels? Whatever they call it. They make like
Fan fiction?
Fan fiction. That's what it's called. Fan fiction. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Fan fiction funny as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's almost like a similarity to that, but you know, you're putting it into a platform where it can at least be expressed in a way to a fan or to someone who really enjoys the original anime. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm so glad I'm not at the point where niggas are like making fanfics or sending me fanfics of Reamer or Tempest and shit. Like that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit make me want to drop the character immediately. Like, just cause like why would you want to see that, bro? That ruin your whole vision, like your whole image, bro. Like I be seeing some niggas who like they'll like shamelessly like not naming names cause like y'all still be some cool ass niggas, but it's like, bro, the fan fiction, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that, cause it's like you gotta remember you're also playing that character, and is that really how you want to be depicted? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, like I even was told about like all the weird people that come on as their fans, and there's some really weird fans that interact with some of the artists in our scene, and it's just like, ooh, like I never like I don't even know if they understand the stereotype, but even then, it's just like there's some weird ass fans that some of these artists have, and like
that's partially why I picked this character, bro, because this character is gender neutral. So it's like niggas can't really find, I mean, they can find freaky shit if they really look, but like it's just not like if you look up Reamer Tempest, you're just gonna see like a man looking chick. Like it's just a normal nigga, like, and that's why I really like this character. It's this character was already made to be flexible for any role. And it's like, I was like, all right, if this nigga's so flexible, make him a rapper. Like, come on.
He's already a slime. Of course he's flexible. Come on, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like, I really thought about this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of just like taking a random IP and you're like, oh, I have 3 people with me. Okay. What's a 3-person thing? 3 fucking musketeers. Okay. This anime here. All right, whatever. There'll be the 3 of us, you know?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you get like 16 people and you can be a fucking Attack on Titan or whatever and be that as an anime group.
Hey, I would love to see an Attack on Titan look collected. That shit might be cool.
Dude, my brother loves Attack on Titan, but he doesn't make music.
He needs to get 16 of his friends to get started, and then
like,
just start putting it out.
Japanese shit.
Oh my god, look at the whole cast as rappers. Oh my god,
cool. Yeah, bro.
That'd be pretty crazy.
I thought about having a little collective, bro. I even thought about joining some, but that shit is like, so collectives are bipolar. Like, I don't know if y'all remember like Hollow Points and like, you know, like Gar Guapo's like old collectives in general.
Yes, they were just with us,
but it's like,
last episode.
There's nothing wrong with being in a collective in general. It's just like the shit that can come with it. Because a lot of times, like collectives in general don't mind getting controversial because it's like, you know, it's a good attention factor as long as you're on the right side of the angles and whatnot. But I think it's altogether, it's like it's a risk to each person's individual character. Because it's like, bro, if you want to keep doing what you're doing, like I said, longevity matters more than, you know what I'm saying, going up one night. Like you wake up and now you got 10K followers. Like I'd rather have 10K followers, like niggas that really know who I am as a character, or just like, you know what I'm saying, niggas that was there, like they could say they was there since day one. Not like, oh, I was here since yesterday when that nigga had 5K and now he has 10K. I don't know.
Right.
I think it's good to take your time with this kind of shit.
I mean, if you look at Xavier's base group, for example, because I don't want to point fingers at people in our community. I can't even name you his group that he's part of. Like, I forget. because literally with every collective, you get like 1 to 2 people that really make it, and the rest of them are just kind of fucking there. Like all these people that rappers sign, for example, like 1 or 2 maybe make it, and the rest are just fucking there. You know, like you got like K Suvi, you got Xavier So Bass, and you got like 7 other people I don't know the name of. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like whoever owns the collective or whoever's most up, like those are the 2 people who are really gonna make it in one. So if you're like the third guy in it, well, it's like, what benefit do you really have to continue? To be honest with you, so it's like you really have to weigh and be super careful about making one or being a part of one.
Collectives grow very disproportionately, like almost every single time. Like I remember seeing y'all, like everybody knows that fucking Kai Cenat, he had his little group or whatever. I forget what it's called. But he had his little collective, and y'all saw how disproportionately they grew. Like you had Kai Cenat, the nigga who damn near orchestrated the collective, had almost no clout, right? But it's like they kind of do that on purpose because it's real hard to like. It's like the bigger the group you have, the more food you have to get to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's like I ain't gonna lie, I'm somewhat of a selfish nigga. Like I'm not trying to share all my food. I'm trying to get fat.
Real.
Ain't no fault in that either. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, just that's what people need to keep in mind, bro. Everybody's got to eat. So it's cool to work with people. It's cool to have friends like me and Cujo, bro. It's my day one, but we still, to an extent, we do our shit separately, you know?
Yeah. And
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly. And the one thing about business and like music business in general is that a lot of people get like, even in any scene really, like even my scene in like, you know, I live in Philly, like all the rappers in my underground era in my city, like we all get too interpersonal with each other, you know what I mean? And we all start knowing things that shouldn't be known, and like things that take us away from what's most important, which is the music and performing and, you know, being out there in the scene and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it gets to a point where people beef with each other, and it's unnecessary because, you know, you get like 2 people who are actually like legitimately good, and now they're just all getting hate from each side of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Like I had 2 rappers from like 2 separate sets, and now like the YBC dual people, right? And like all those YBC people, and then like a whole other, I don't even know, I can't even remember the other group though, the other group's name. They were all like getting war with each other, and it got to a point where they just started shooting. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, dude.
Jesus, bro. That's another thing with collectives, bro. It's like, I look at it as like a boat, right? You got all these people. You're like, oh, you're cool. I want you on my boat. I want you on my boat. But if one person pokes a hole in that boat, bro, everybody goes down. And that's like the saddest shit to see, because it's like you'll see some good niggas like low key have some shit put on their name, bro. Like when, look, I ain't gonna lie, semi controversial but okay to talk about, that nigga Amelia, bro. Like when Amelia was in this shit, bro, like since I was in a collective with the nigga, bro, I didn't even know the nigga like that. I was treating that nigga like a brother, bro, like really looking out for that nigga. I remember when niggas was throwing the allegations, I just thought niggas was hating, bro. So I was like, hey, bro, y'all gotta quit dick sucking this nigga, this, that, and the third. But when the evidence stacks up, bro, and you start to see like, damn, like this nigga just shot a hole directly into our boat. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Now you gotta push the other niggas off because it's about survival, bro. It's like nigga, I treated you like a brother, and you wanted to go do some fuck shit. Like, don't try to big bro me now. Like, bro, you fucked up. That's your mistake. You tried to take us all down for it.
Yeah. I respect that. You know what I mean? And you guys did the right decision on that, you know, of that removal. I mean, it caught us all by surprise. I could not imagine
keeping him around after that. Like, straight up.
Could not. Yeah, for real. Not at all.
Literally,
you know
bro.
What I mean?
And on top of that, it's just a huge hit to an individual's career. Like, I didn't have, like, even now I don't have like an insane, like I don't have much of a career. But like back then, bro, only reason it really didn't affect me at all is because like I was just getting started, bro. I was like maybe a month or 2 deep. But like if that happened to somebody who like let's say, bro, like I'm a year into this shit. I got like maybe 2K followers. And to this scene, bro, that's a decent amount, bro. Like that's a respect card, right? And then niggas see that, like, oh, he was in a collective with this nigga. It's gonna make it harder for people to feel comfortable watching my content and associating with me, because they like, damn, like that nigga also used to associate with that nigga. He defended that nigga. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I just want to point that shit out. That's why collectives are real dangerous, bro. Like niggas really will drag you down with them.
Yeah, and it goes back to the
yeah.
interpersonal things too, because like it with the collectives in general, like I mean, regardless, it's really all about like keep separating your business from your personal life. You know what I mean? Like I don't bring anybody from my world anymore to this VR stuff because it's getting to the point where like not only it's self-sustaining without those guys, but it's also like to the point where I feel like if I were to bring more people from the outside into here that know about how I do everything, then pretty soon like either my shit will get jugged or someone else will do something with a lot more money with a lot more better resources, and then I'm out of a job basically before I even start. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like how you say it's about survival. I know exactly how you feel about that situation, and it's just like you gotta protect yourself first, and that's really what the most important thing is. You know what I mean?
Literally, bro. Like, the message here I feel like is like don't get too attached to a character so much that like you can't feel comfortable with like sharing some things about yourself, but also don't overshare, because there'll be niggas who can't find that middle ground of like, oh, I just can't tell people shit, I can't let anybody find out anything, versus the niggas who just like, oh, I don't care, like I'll let people scam my whole life. Like it's really like there's pros and cons to both, so that's why you really just got to chill in the middle, bro. Like don't be afraid to let people know who you are to an extent, but if there's some shit that goes better without being said, bro, just let it sit there.
Yep, that's how I ride.
Real. Yeah, and
That's
and
why
it's
you
all
talk
about
too
just
much.
staying individual. I do talk too much, but because it's a very important thing that not just like like Meru like understood, like told us about, like there's a lot of people who don't understand the concept of just separating themselves from their personal life and their business world. You know what I mean? And like it does affect everybody. I wouldn't say
If you want to make if you want to
collective-
make a soapbox statement, make this its own fucking video, man. I know really what you're talking about today. All right, come on.
yeah.
Type shit.
Regardless,
But, like,
though, I feel like
no, like it's a good point though. Like it's a good point
Mhm.
overall. I will say like niggas do need to get better at separating the two, but at the same time, like don't play your character so fucking hard, bro, because that shit'll get draining, bro. Like running two different lives is not fun unless you're
Bro,
like,
and then
I don't know, like
imagine
an
having
undercover
3 separate
pedophile.
accounts you got to do that on, and you're just like, who even
literally,
online
bro.
anymore?
God, dude.
It's like no,
I can't
that's
even understand the
like some
sociopath on
schizo
that.
shit. Like you niggas will go
It's
crazy if you
schizo.
keep doing that. Like
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a homie, bro. This nigga changed his identity every single fucking week. Like
Bro.
it's like, nigga, I love you, bro, but chill. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Oh, I got a new name today. It's this and that. Like, okay, well, all right, dude. I'm just gonna call you
Yeah.
bro. Like,
I'm gonna just call you bro from now on. For real. Damn.
Whatever.
By the way,
Yeah.
activate, bro. If my look, I'm not being irresponsible. I just lost my charger for unexplainable reasons. And if my shit dies, bro, that'll be the end of the interview, unfortunately.
Oh
That's
man,
okay.
how much battery do you have left?
I just got the 20 mark. Oh no, I just got the 4% mark. All right.
Oh man.
Damn.
Well, we'll have a really good special with this episode and everything like that. So we can probably I could probably chop it up into something a little more easier for us to like to handle. Maybe like do some short clips and stuff like that to share with us.
We got to run it back
Oh,
with the 5-hour special. Maybe.
Yes, we do, with the
Year
5
Christmas,
hour
something like that.
Hell no.
Hey, you just
in
get
like a-
fucking
in like a
stoned
couple
and
months from
drunk and
now?
just fucking
Yeah. Yeah, when you're
Oh
on
god,
break
in a couple
or
months
have some
now, bro, we
time.
finna get the craziest second interview, bro. Trust.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
you'd be
yeah.
deserving of one because we hoed you really hard, including me especially.
Bro, nah,
for
be light
time.
on yourself, bro. You put in that work, bro.
Nah, it's
I appreciate all
we
you.
both. I take responsibility too on both things too. You know what I mean? It's all about making sure we all know exactly when to meet up and stuff like that. So like, we just gotta make sure everything works out well. And then when we do the 5-hour special, bro, it's gonna be an open window, bro. We can just
Dude,
do whatever we want.
Fucking chilling.
Hell
Exactly,
yeah,
bro.
I can't wait, man. But it was good. It was
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
chilling with y'all, smoking with y'all, talking and shit.
Let's
Gotta
get
do
drinking
this
with you,
one.
man.
Yeah,
One
Kuja,
last
you
hit.
gotta come join back. You gotta come join back for the 5-hour special, bro.
Yeah.
And then we gotta bring like 7 other
I'll
people.
fucking try, bro.
No, I'll make sure you come, bro. Don't even
Yeah.
worry about it.
We need a
It's
good like
ripping time,
Christmas special.
fellas.
It's ripping
Christmas
time.
special.
How tall is your
Hell
bong,
yeah.
bro? What do you got? A 9-footer?
I don't know. I'll try to translate it into game form.
That nigga said a 9-footer.
It's like-
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty
Bro,
big.
if you ever restart,
Okay.
you gotta name your shit Cujo Hookah.
Like a foot?
Hookah? Cujo Hookah?
Cujo.
That's
Cujo
hard to
Hookah?
say. Cujo
Okay.
Hookah.
People are gonna call me Cujo Hooker.
Whoa.
Maybe. I want it with my accent.
Hey, you get the drunk
I know
people that
what'll
can't
happen, bro.
read right. You get the drunk people that can't read right with that
Same, bro.
shit. So you know.
I'm always hanging around drunk people.
Bro, they would be like,
Yeah,
bro, you listen
same.
to Hooker, bro. This
Same.
nigga's so hard.
Ay.
That sounds like if I hear hooker, I was thinking of a female rapper or hookah, you know, little hookah.
Little hookah. Yeah.
It sounds like some dirty like some
Oh, I think he died.
like a new sexy red, you know what I mean?
Ah, bro died. He's
There he
clapped.
goes.
Yeah, that's it for him.
That's it for him.
All right.
Well, you know, we gotta
get. I know you have his avatar. We gotta get like a picture with you, and we'll just like Photoshop it or whatever.
Hell yeah.
But no. Here's what we gotta do. No, here's what we gotta do. While he's still here, everybody go around him. Oh, he just fucking died. Damn it.
Yeah, he's not like Turtle. He just fucking is just gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his avatar. He's got his avatar, so it's fine.